Ahaya Yahweh Elohim, Adonai Yahawashi, Bahashim Yahweh Kadesh. Greetings to all the Israelites, including the Israelite foreigners, Ra fam. This is the last video of the night, man. And it has to be done, man. Zephaniah, the Spirit really pushed me all day, man. Stroked me in the heart and everything, man, to get this out to you guys because we're really at that time. So let's just jump on and get edified. It says, chapter 1, the great day of the Lord, which is upon us, man. I will utterly consume everything from the face of the land, says the Most High. I will consume man and beast. I will consume the birds of the heavens and the fish of the sea and the stumbling blocks along with the wicked. I will cut off men from the face of the land, says the Most High. I'm going to stop it there. When he says stumbling blocks, he's talking about these idols and these religions, this bullshit. Christianity, Catholicism, Muslim, anything, all these worldly religions, man. Idolatry, piece of shit, man. They don't look, man. They don't even have answers for their congregation, man. And if you're a Jake and you're still believing in that, man, then you need to perish, man. You need to die, fool. You're a fucking idiot, man. And I don't really give a fuck about you. Let's proceed. I will stretch out my hand against Judah and against all the inhabitants of Jerusalem. I will cut off every trace of Baal. You know who Baal is? The son, a.k.a. Hasatan, Satan, man. The idol, man, that deceived all the nations, that these Edomite devils and all these heathens fucking worship, man. Every religion ends up to that fool, man. You know what I'm saying? And it says that that's where he'll cut every trace. That means all worldly religions are done. The name of the idolatrous priest with the pagan priest. The idolatrous priest, man, it is the Christian pastor, man, and the pagan priest is the Pope and all these fucking Catholic piece of shit pedophiling priests, man. Those who worship the hosts of the heavens in the housetops. Yeah, who worship Baal the sun and all these wandering stars that they name the days of and that piece of shit moon. That's what it's talking about, man. Those who worship and swear oaths by the Lord, but also swear by Milcom. Milcom is another name for Moloch. It's another name for the bull, sacrifice of fire. Another name for Satan, man. This piece of shit has a lot of names, man. Because he's a fake fucking piece of shit motherfucker. Not like our Shire who only has one name, you know what I mean? Now let's proceed. It says here, those who worship, and it says here, those who have turned back from the following of the Most High and have not sought the Lord nor inquire of him. He's talking about you backsliders and you lukewarm, half-assing motherfuckers. Y'all gonna get rebuked. That's what it's saying right there. Now it says here, be silent in the presence of the Most High, for the day of the Lord is at hand. And it really is, man. We're 7 days away from New Year's, man. 400 years. Time's up, man. Who knows what's gonna happen? But obviously the Spirit's pushing on all of us to be on fire. For the Most High has prepared a sacrifice. He has invited his guests. And it shall be in the day of the Lord's sacrifice that I will punish the prince and the king's children, and all such are clothed with foreign apparel. That means that they foreign apparel means all those who belong to any worldly religion, man. You're done, man. In the same day I will punish all those who leap over the thresholds, who fill their master's house with violence and deceit. And there shall be on that day, says the Most High, the sound of mournful cry from the fish gate, a wailing from the second quarter, and a loud crashing from the hills. Well, you inhabitants of Maktesh, for all the merchant people are cut down, all those who handle money are cut off. Well, I'm going to stop it there, man, and interpret it to you. When it says mourning from the fish gate, he's talking about fucking the Pope in Italy and all this fucking Catholic shit. Cause you see how he wears that hat, man. It goes back to Dagon, man. Dagon was the fish god, man. Why do you think you see those bumper stickers that have the fish that says Jesus, man? That fucking Edomite name, because that's one of their fucking pagan god. Once again, it all goes back to Baal. It all goes back to Satan worshiping, man. Star worshiping piece of shit, man. Why do you think that? Like I say, that fake Pope piece of shit has that. It looks like a fish mouth, man. Do your homework, Jake, if you really want to know. If not, then you can get the fuck on, man. We're really doing it now for the remnant, for the hopeful elect, man. And see, money's gonna be cut off, man. That means the currency is gonna be done. And see, the inhabitants of Maktesh, that means mortar, like brick houses, man. How they've made these religions a profit of money, man, and merchants, They're selling supposedly divine things, man. And money's going to be done. And it shall come to pass on that day that I will search Jerusalem with lamps and punish the men who are settled in compliancy, who say in their heart, the Lord will not do good, nor he will do evil. Therefore the good shall be come booty, and their house a desolate. They shall build houses, but not inhabit in them, and they shall plant vineyards, but not drink the wine. See what it's saying right there is that if you complacent, like you know, your coon Jake, or just a Jake that's happy with being in captivity in Babylon, then you're gonna get rebuked, man. You're gonna get spit out, see, because that means that you planted vineyards. That means that you set your whole life and everything in Babylon, but you're not gonna drink out the wine because it's done, man. And you're never gonna be the same, man. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hastens quickly. The noise of the day of the Lord is bitter. There the mighty man shall cry out. The day is a day of wrath, the day of trouble and distress, a day of devastation and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds, the chariots and thick darkness, a day of trumpet and alarm against the fortified cities and against the high towers. I will bring distress upon the men, and they shall walk like blind men. Yeah, man, because look, you'll get Esau, the government people, man, they don't even know what to tell you fucking peons, man. And your garbage worldly religion leaders, man, they don't have no answers for you fucks anyhow, man. Y'all gonna fucking perish anyways. Because they have sinned against the Most High, their blood shall be poured out like dust. Glorified be your name, see? Judgment time, fools, and their flesh like refuse. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. Yeah, that's when he when he blows up Baal, man, and he turns into a lake of fire for you fucking Edomite devils, for you two-third coon jakes and you heathens, man. You know. Now the good the good people of those nations and the ones the remnant, we're gonna be saved, man. By the fire of his jealousy, for he will make speedy riddance of all those who dwell on the land. Yeah, it's gonna take about an hour, man, to just get rid of all you fucks. Now here's chapter 2, a call to repentance. Gather yourself together, yes, gather together, O undesirable nation. That's talking about you so-called African Americans, Latinos, and Native Americans. Yeah, the real Israelites, you stupid fucks. He's telling you one last chance right here. Before the decree is issued, see? Or the day passes like shaft. So once that day comes, man, and chariots arrive, man, you're done, man. If you're not in, it's over, man. They say before the Lord's fierce anger comes upon you. See, it glorified be your name. It's gonna come upon you on that day. Before the day of the Lord's anger comes upon you, seek the Lord, all you meek of the earth. That means you Israelites, man. You weak, man. Cause we're last, man. we're in captivity, idiots. Who have upheld his justice, seek righteousness, seek humility. It may be that you will be hidden in the day of the Lord's anger. That means that you will be redeemed, you will be saved, you'll be taking the chariots away while they destroy this fucking place. Judgment on the nation. For Gaza shall be forsaken, spiritual Egypt, and Ashkelon desolate, and they shall drive out Ashdod at noonday, and Ekron shall be uprooted. Woe to the inhabitants of the seacoast and the nations of the Sheridites. The word of the Most High is against you, O Canaan, and the Philistines. I will destroy you, so there shall be no inhabitants. And the seacoast shall be pastures, with shelters for shepherds and folds for flocks. The coast shall be for the remnants of the house of Judah. They shall feed their flock there in the house of Ashkelon. They shall lie down at the evening, for the Most High, Yahweh their Elohim, will intervene for them and return their captives. The coastline, he's talking about Europe, man. It's just an extension of Babylon, man. All the Edomite kingdoms, man, are fucking done. That doesn't mean the good white Edomite people ain't gonna be saved, man. But for the most part, man, like all your nations, man, the United Nations, fucking Europe, start of Babylon here, it's a wrap, man. Put a fork in that bitch. The seacoast shall be pasture. See, it says, right? And it says here, I have heard the reproach of Moab. That's the Chinese fucking heathens. And the insults of the people Ammon, man. Land of the rising sun, bow worshipping fucking Japanese fucking idiots, with which they have reproached my people and have made arrogant threats against their borders. Therefore, as I live, says the Most High, the host, the Elohim of Jasharallah. Surely Moab shall be like Sodom, and the people of Ammon like Gomorrah, overrun with weeds and salt pits, and the perpetual desolate. The residue of my people shall plunder them, and the remnant of my people shall possess them. This they shall have for their pride, because they have reproached and made arrogant threats against the people of the Most High. The Lord will be awesome to them. For he will reduce to nothing all the gods of the earth. People shall worship him, each one from his place. Indeed, all the shores of the nation. That means that all your idols, man, fucking moon worshipping Ishmael, fucking Muslim piece of shit, done. all Buddhism and all that fucking shit. The Chinese, the Ammonites, the fucking Japanese, all these, the Hindus, all you fuck, all your idols, done. Catholicism, Christianity, done, man. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, it will only be, you're gonna have to worship the Most High if you wanna be around. And it says, you Ethiopians also shall be slain by the sword. He's talking about you Hamites, you African fucks who enslaved the southern kingdom, the darker brothers, man. He ain't forgot about you fucking idiots, man. And he will stretch out his hand against the north and destroy Assyria. You understand? Another name for Babylon and Assyria is the same shit, man. And make Nineveh a desolation, as dry as the wilderness. The herd shall lie down in the midst. Every beast of the nation, both the pelican and the bittern, shall lodge in the capitals of her pillars. Their voice shall sing in the windows. Desolation shall be at the thresholds, for he will lay bare the cedar work. This is the rejoicing city that dwells securely, that said in her heart, I am it, and there is none beside me. Oh, how has she become desolate, a place of beasts to lie down. Everyone who passes by her shall hiss and shake his fist. All right, man. He's talking about Nineveh was the main capital of Babylon, man. Washington, D.C., that's where it says the pillars, You have all those Washington monuments, the Lincoln Memorial. That shit's going to be done, man. Esau, man, you sun-worshipping, divination, moon, star worshipping, fucking sorcery. Devil, you're fucking done, bitch. The wickedness of Jerusalem, it says chapter 3. Woe to her who is rebellious and polluted, to the oppressing city. She has not obeyed his voice. She has not received correction. She has not trusted in the Most High. She has not drawn near to her Elohim. Her prince in the midst of roaring lions. Her judges are evening wolves, and that leave not a bone till morning. Her prophets are insolent, treacherous people. Her priests have polluted the sanctuary. They have done violence to the law. Yahweh Elohim is righteous in the midst. He will do no unrighteous. Every morning he brings his justice to light. He never fails, but the unjust know no shame. I have cut off the nations. Their fortresses are devastated. I have made their streets desolate, with none passing by. Their cities are destroyed. There is no one, no inhabitants. I say, surely you will fear me. You will receive instruction so that her dwelling will not be cut off, despite everything for which I punish her. But they rose early and corrupted all their deeds. Right, he's talking about you kunjakes, man. You fucking sellouts, you fucking idiots, man, who fucking thought you were gonna always reside in Babylon, fell in love with your oppressor, took on his religions, misled the flock, man. You're done, man. You, the wicked, the sellout, the kunjakes, man. You fuckers are over with, man. Now it says here, a faithful remnant, that's the elect. Therefore wait for me, says Yahweh Elohim, until the day I rise up for plunder. My determination is to gather the nations to my assembly of kingdoms, to pour on them my indignation, all my fierce anger. All the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Damn, man, he's straight out saying that he wants all the heathens, he wants the Edomites, all the nations, man. You know what I'm saying? To gather up to try to fight him so that he can send his indignation. The chariots, man, are going to light this shit up, man. Trust, man. For then I will restore to the people a pure language. That means the Paleo-Hebrew, our original language. And they may all call on the name of the Most High, to serve him with one accord. From beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, my worshippers, the daughter of my dispersed ones, shall bring my offerings. In that day you shall not be ashamed for any of your deeds, in which you transgress against me. For then I will take away from your midst those who rejoice in your pride, and you shall no longer be haughty in my holy mountain. I will leave in your midst a meek and humble people, and they shall trust in the name of the Most High. The remnant of Israel shall not do unrighteous and speak no lies, nor shall a deceitful tongue be found in their mouth. For they shall feed their flock and lie down, and no one shall make them afraid. That means that we're gonna be a holy nation, man. We're gonna be redeemed, and it's just gonna be, our law, statutes, and commandments, man, throughout the whole world, man. All the heathens and all the white Edomites and all the other nations, man, they're left are gonna have no choice but to abide, man. And now it says here, joy in Yahweh's faithfulness. Sing, O daughter of Zion. Shout, O Israel. Be glad and rejoice with all your heart. O daughter of Jerusalem, the Lord has taken away your judgment and has cast out your enemy. Yeah, man, that means that to their kunjakes, Edomite devils, you know what I'm saying, the bad people, the Edomite and the heathens are gone, man. And the King of Israel, the Lord, is in your midst. That means Yahawashi, he's going to be with us, man. He's going to rule. And you shall see disaster no more. In that day it shall be said to Jerusalem, which is the real name of Jerusalem, Do not fear, Zion, let not your hands be weak. The Lord your Elohim in your midst, the mighty one will save. He will rejoice over you with gladness. He will quiet you with his love, and he will rejoice over you with singing. I will gather those who sorrow over the appointed assembly, who are among you, to whom its reproach is a burden. Behold, at that time I will deal with all who afflicted you. I will save the lame and gather those who were driven out. I will appoint them for praise and fame in every land where they were put to shame. That means that the last will be first, which was the way it should be. At that time I will bring you back, even at the time I gather you, for I will give you fame and praise among all the peoples of the earth, when I return your captives before your eyes, says Yahweh your Elohim. And that's the end of it. Basically says that we're going to inherit the kingdom, man. The base man, the fucking cave-dwelling Edomite devil, he's going to be done, man. And so is the heathens. The era of the Gentiles is going to be over. And, the hopeful elect, we're gonna be like governors, and we're gonna rule, man, and we're gonna get fame throughout all the lands. They're gonna be dispersed to us, man. And if by this time, man, you haven't really slapped yourself and realized that things are definitely changing, and we're at the end times, then man,